You know France, right? The country, you know, Eiffel Tower, Paris, beautiful place, lovely, yes? Right, they have a company, well they have a lot, but they have a very specific company called Ludonaute. Now France is well known for coming out with quirky, new, little approaches to things that you wouldn't expect. Ludonaute has done exactly that, and it tickles me in two ways. One, because I am a book fanatic, I love books, I have something like a couple of thousand in my home, and maybe because I like board and card games. They have come out with Phantom, which is a mix of a book and a card game for two people, in which you basically play the ghosts trying to get the people coming to your home away. I'll explain that later on. I'm very curious about this. They released it at Essen, and I am absolutely gagging to see exactly what is inside the box. So we're not going to go into the gameplay, but we're going to take a look and see if the contents of these games is worth the money that you have to spend to get it. Welcome to the GMS Magazine unboxing videos. And as I was saying, this game from Ludonaute is a bit of an experiment for the company, because it's a mix of a book and a game, and it's such a mix to the point that it has an ISBN number to go with it, so you will be able to find it as a book. It comes with its own story, ghost story, that you play in the game. This is a game for two people. Two players, and in the game you're meant to be playing the ghosts, so you can actually scare away people from the house, and obviously the other player plays the other role. The whole format of the game so far is lovely. It's so cleverly designed to look like a book. So that is a book cover. That's what it is. And you open it, and your pages. And I'm sorry, I cannot help but smiling about it, because it just opens like a book and it feels like a book. So it's so lovely done. It's great. I like the texture of the paper, which is printed. This is not the real texture of the paper itself. It's printed, but it feels very good. And then you get the rules in French, because Ludonaute obviously is a French company, and the game rules. Now you get, first of all, a short story to introduce what the game's all about, from page 9 till 51. So it's not a long story, but it's long enough to give you quite a lot of background and atmosphere. Left page in French, right page in English. Very, very well done. The sewing is not perfect, which is a pity, because it detracts from the illustration. I like the format an awful lot, sharing the illustration in the middle for both pages. It's a pity that the printing didn't take that into account, but I know it's a very, very difficult thing to do, so I cannot blame them either. And to be honest, it doesn't detract from the beauty of the whole thing. It's a minor detail. It's a detail nonetheless, but it's not gigantic for me. See, when you get to the seams, it looks delightful. Very nice indeed. And then, once we've gone through the story, you get to the game rules. Again, everything is exactly the same in French and in English. So although there are an awful lot of pages in here explaining the rules, it shouldn't put you off, because it's just half what you need, and it's a very small size as well. So you don't have a huge amount to learn. Also, they have taken plenty of space, for what I can see, to explain what the game is like. So it's not text heavy either, which is great, because as you may know, I don't do text heavy rules. It's great. Very, very nice. And actually it might help you learn some French words. So, you know, when you go to quiz like pointless or something, you may get some pointless answers, something like that. So far, terrific. And then we get to the game. Simple enough, 2 decks of cards, which we're going to attempt to open with bare hands, because this is very tightly wrapped. I like the effort that some companies put into this sort of thing. Oh dear. I'm sorry. I forget you saw that, okay? That was very uncouth of me. Had to be done. Okay. Right. Let me put this in a succinct way. If you are a game producer, if you're a game publisher, you must buy a copy of Phantom. Not for any other reason that this is the quality of cards that you want to produce. Seriously. They feel unbreakable in my hands. These are some of the thickest, nicest playing cards I have ever touched in my life. Seriously, I'm not exaggerating here. They feel incredible in my hands. One side, French, Jardin, or something like that. And another one, Garden, or something like that. Terrific. The illustrations are lovely. The graphic design is good. The icons in these cards are a little bit small. Fine, I can live with that. Oh my god. They just look beautiful. I could just stand and stare at these cards for hours. These are lovely. Good grief. And they haven't gone the cheap route of actually choosing the same illustration for many cards. No, they have different illustrations per card, pretty much. Oh, look at that. And you know what? Some of these are actually terrifying. Look at, I mean, that is just, that is fantastic. I need to open the other one. Sorry, I was going to open only one deck, but I don't care, we go over time. I need to open the other one. Which means that you might see me bite the plastic off this thing. Okay? For speed purposes, of course. The deck, same thickness. Lovely illustrations. Just so lovely. Oh my goodness, oh my god. I know I'm a sucker for good art in games, and I believe that these days there's absolutely no excuse for having bad art, and definitely Ludonaute has gone, I mean, this is just, has gone all the way they need to go to create beautiful artwork. Very atmospheric. Look at the characters. And these are the authors. So Denis Morlock, or Denis Morlock, I presume it's pronounced in French. You are a genius. Seriously, these are lovely. Very, very well done. You look very grumpy in your card. You don't like being photographed, I can tell. But you're the hell of an artist, dude. Well done. Very, very well done indeed. is wonderful. Is there anything else underneath? I don't know, let's find out. This is really exciting. No, there isn't. This. See, this is another little detail. Absolutely lovely detail. Little elastic band in there, so the cards don't go all over the place. Ludonaute, you've done it. This is a lovely concept of mixing the storytelling with the atmosphere of the whole game. The cards, the quality is just the best I have seen. Beautiful artwork. I don't know how it plays, but you know what? I don't care. I'm going to be getting every single game in this format that Ludonaute produces because it's just worth having, just for the beauty of the whole thing and how lovingly produced it is. I saw plenty of people playing in Essen and Spiel, and everybody seemed to be having a great time. So I'm looking forward to taking a proper look at this and playing the game and writing the review. But so far, I really cannot fault this thing. The attention to detail is great, the production is absolutely lovely, the artwork is absolutely beautiful, the concept is novel and so cool. And this is the sort of thing that makes me excited about being a gamer. Well, very well done indeed.